loan. Because we have the proof that you don't pay your debts on time and you don't pay it back. You're not even got no payment plan. You ain't even paid nothing. So now you really need it. You can't get it. Well, you need to go out and work for it and earn it, or trust God to provide for you in his time. Live within your means. You know what I'm saying? Live on a budget. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses so you can go out and you can pay for it on your own. And you ain't got to owe nobody nothing. You're a steward over or owner, so to speak. We all stewards. It's all the Lord's. Instead of us waiting for God to give it to us and we being faithful with that which is least, we want to run out and take out loans and put ourselves in debts, make ourselves, you know what I'm saying, subservient to other people who are probably idolaters, lovers of money. We shouldn't give that kind of authority to those people in our lives, heathen people, to have that kind of authority over our lives. Message. His fellow servant, he fell down his feet and he begged him, saying, have patience with me, and I will pay you everything. Most likely it was possible that he could pay this off in a short amount of time that he probably would have never paid off his debt if the king hadn't forgiven his debt of $3,840,000,000. And it said, and he would not. He had no compassion for him. He did not forgive him. He did not release him of the debt. He who was such a recipient of so great of mercy and compassion and forgiveness that he didn't have to pay back 1 penny of it. He received such great mercy and compassion from the king. He went out and found one of his fellow servants that owed him, you know what I'm saying, little of nothing compared to his debt that he owed the king. And instead of him, you know what I'm saying, extending that same forgiveness to his fellow servant, he would not. He went and cast him into prison, into debtor's prison. And having your name at the credit bureau, that's like having, you know what I'm saying, being in debtor's prison. Because until you pay that or make a settlement with that, you ain't going to be able to borrow nothing else when you renege it. You got to be a good steward. Don't borrow if you can't pay, if you ain't got a payment plan. If you ain't got no emergency fund, you need to live within your means and be a good steward and manage and have a budget. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop spending it in luxury when you know you really can't afford it. Don't go put yourself in debt so you can say, I got the latest trends, I got the latest car, and I got this and I got that to impress people. That's not the blessing of the Lord. The blessing of the Lord, it make rich, and he adds no pain, no sorrow, no grief with it. People get stuff and they be like, oh man, I can't make the pain. The debt, things happening. Now they try to repo the card. Oh, now that they talk about foreclosing on the home. Oh, now that, you know what I'm saying, the business is not successful, it's about to fold. All my plans, I didn't commit to the Lord, it ain't coming to pass. Now I'm about to be behind. I'm about to be out the door. I'm about to lose my car. My business is about to fold. See? You got to be faithful with that which is least before God would make you rule over much. Us over much. He would not win and cast him into prison, debtor's prison, till he should pay the debt. Y'all don't let him out until he give me my money. So when his fellow servants, other servants, saw what was done, they are witnessing this. See, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. See? Let every word be established. So when they saw what was done, they were very sorry. Oh man, that's messed up. That just grieved my heart that he treated his fellow servant like that. After the king forgave him all that debt, he didn't have no compassion in his heart for him. He should have been, you know what I'm saying, he received such great mercy and forgiveness and released the debt. He should have extended that same, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness and mercy to his fellow servant. That grieved their heart. And they came and they told unto the Lord, their Lord, all that was done. They went and told the king, the Lord. They didn't run around broadcasting in the community, you know what I'm saying, exasperating his sin, broadcasting his sins. They went to the king, to the Lord, and they told him, Lord, see, you know, your servant that you forgave all that debt? Yeah, he's all right. He's cool. I ain't got nothing against him. Yeah, well, he went out and his fellow servant, he owed him, you know, $3,200, and he took him by the throat and he embarrassed him in front of everybody. He jacked him up, put him in the chokehold, and he said he demanded him to pay him in front of everybody. We all saw this, witnessed this.